Today will not be easy. But you did not choose the easy path. Easy is not who we are. We are Drury!
You will be tested every minute that you are out there. And you will be better for it. We are
Drury! There's no time for fear in this room. When I look in your eyes, I see focus. I see intensity. I see an unrelenting desire to be unstoppable.
You have been waiting for this moment, and your moment is here. Who are we? We are Drury!
Who are we? We are Drury! Who are we? We are!
And live from Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. It is Drury University versus Bradley University. Hello, everybody. Steve Casson along with Scott Lutsky doing graphics remotely here today as it's Panther hockey time. And Drury University, they come in with a record of 2-6. And of course, this is their inaugural season. They are coming off of a pair of losses to DePaul University, 7-3 and 4-1 a couple of weekends ago. The Panthers' only wins have come against the University of Missouri on September 25th and East Texas Baptist on October 2nd. Neil Serrato scored the game-winning goal late in the second period on the power play, and it helped the Panthers earn a 3-1 victory over Mizzou. Riley O'Connor's third of the season was the deciding factor in a 6-1 rout of the Tigers. Xavier Abel leads the team with 4 goals and 3 assists. He's also the answer to a trivia question, having scored the first goal in the history of the Panthers hockey program. Abel scored at 5:47 of the second period against St. Louis University in the opening game of the season. He also has points in 3 of the last 4 games played. Tyler Sillenpaw is also tied for the lead with 2 goals and 5 assists, 7 points, and he has points in 3 of his last 5 games played. So is Louis Fournier, who has 2 goals and 5 assists in a 5-game point streak. Other players with streaks include Patrick Labutis with points in 4 straight games, 2 goals and 2 assists, and Owen McNamee, 3 goals, make that 2 goals and 3 assists actually, also has a 4-game point scoring streak. If we take a look at the Bradley University Braves, they are 5-4 this season, and they've won 4 straight games after routing Ovette. Nazarene University, they had a 12-2 rout and a 12-0 game last weekend. The Braves also had a 5-3 victory over Illinois State back on October 13th and a 3-1 victory over Marquette on October 1st. So 4 straight games they have won, have the Braves. But they're also playing their 9th of 11 games on the road to start the season. That is going to be a tough stretch for this Braves club. They will also have 7 games at home at the Owens Center to finish the first half that is, of the hockey season. So that's going to be a little better for them, and those games do include contests against Maryville, St. Louis University, and Marion. The Braves have 20 players who have registered at least a point this season. And according to ACHA stats, now again, we do not have complete stats. They were not recorded, but according to ACHA stats, Zach Pierce leads the Braves with 4 goals and 6 assists, 10 points. And Tommy Shack also has 7 goals and 1 assist. He is second in scoring. Pierce averages 1.67 points per game, and Shack is averaging 1.33 through 6 games that has been recorded. Taking a look at the starting goaltenders here tonight. For the Drury University Panthers, it will be Grayson Skirpan. In 5 games, he's 1-3 with a 4.49 goals against average and an .879 save percentage. And for the Bradley University Braves, it will be Cole Walter. In 5 games, he's 1-2 with a 4.51 goals against average and a .908 save percentage. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the officials should be out on the ice, the team should be ready to go, and we should be able to drop the puck for period number 1. And we'll do that in just a moment.
Hey, Missouri! Barrel Bob here. I'm MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. I see a lot of distracted drivers in work zones not paying attention to the road. Distracted driving is the #1 cause of crashes. The average text takes 5 seconds to read. At 55 miles per hour, you could travel the length of a football field blindfolded. Don't take the chance. I want you and my friends working on the roads to get home safely. Please buckle up and put your phone down. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology!
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created Junk Email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. The officials have made their way out onto the ice. Jordan Douglas and Mark Marzola will be the referees, and Craig Ford will be the linesman. So it's a 2-referee, 1-linesman system here. Give us some time to take a look at more of the scoring leaders for the Drury University Panthers. Mentioned Xavier Abel with 4 goals and 3 assists, averaging .88 points per game. That's in 8 games played. Tyler Sillenpaugh has only played 5 games, and he has 7 points, averaging 1.4 points per game. Louis Fournier, same thing, 0.88 points per game, and he has 2 goals and 5 assists, 7 points for him. The teams are just getting themselves back out onto the ice after the lengthy intermission. They did some ice maintenance, scraped up the ice, got it ready to go, but one of the biggest issues that they have here at the ice park is a little bit of soup right in front of the goaltender, who will be to our right. So hopefully that'll dry up pretty quick, and we will get everything ready to go. So in just a moment, we will join the public address announcer, and we will have the introduction of the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jordan Valley Ice Park for tonight's matchup between your Drury Panthers and the Bradley Braves. Now to your starting lineups. First, for the Bradley Braves, on defense, number 21, Jacob Rack. Also on defense, number 24, Sam Bryant. At left wing, number 19, Cameron Etchison. At right wing, number 32, Jack Flood. At center, number 82, Trevor Cooney. And at goalie, number 33, Cole Walter. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Drury Panthers. At left wing, a freshman from East Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 18, Riley O'Connor. At right wing, a sophomore from Springfield, Missouri, number 80, Tyler Kane. On defense, a freshman from San Jose, California, number 3, Devin Gillian. Also on defense, a freshman from Shawnee, Kansas, number 24, Caleb Schmitz. At center, a freshman from the Colony, Texas, number 4, Joey Pachuta. And at goalie, a freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 1, Grayson Scarpin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem?
Our national anthem from Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Drury University 2-6, Bradley University 5-4. And a couple of scratches of note. Cody Lorenko is not in the lineup. Eli Morrison is also not. He's doing our camera work. Appreciate that. And big note here, Xavier Abel is not in the lineup tonight. So their leading scorer is not playing for the Drury Panthers. Drury in their red uniforms with white and gray, and Bradley in white, black, and red. Joey Pachuta in to take the draw, and it will be the Panthers with possession of the puck. Devin Gillian back in his own net. Pass over to the near side boards. Puck is dropped down and chopped ahead. Good play by Riley O'Connor. He gets stood up into the corner. Now back behind the net. He'll try to work it. Jacob Rack is in there for the Braves. He'll try to move it across to the far side, and it'll be the Panthers with possession. To the left side, Gilligan will drop it down. Intercepted, though, taken by the Braves. It is out to center ice and off of the stick of Jacob Goosehead, and we come the other way. A drive by Tyler Kane sails wide, and the puck is out to center ice, and Drury will do a quick line change. Sent all the way down to the Bradley end with 19:12 to go in the period. And here is a backhander by Zach Pierce. 4 goals, 6 assists for him, the junior out of Aurora, Illinois. Line change for the Drury Panthers. Puck is at center and kicked all the way back into the Drury end of the ice. Coming back is Neil Serrato. 1 goal, make that 1 goal and 3 assists. His goal is a power play goal, and here is a score, and the second effort by Zach Pierce. So it is a 1-0 lead, and Zach Pierce will get the goal. That is his 5th goal of the season. And it's 1-0 in favor of the visitors. We'll catch the call, but Pierce will get it. And it's 1-0 in favor of Bradley here in the first period. Puck is out to center. Pierce, who averages 1.67 points per game. Now a line change for Bradley. They'll try to work it right through. Out in front, a loose puck, and he gets another one. Zach Pierce will get his 2nd goal in under a minute. Sixth goal of the season. So the 2nd goal for Pierce. This one coming at 1:52 of the period. And it's 2-0 in favor of Bradley on their 2nd shot. Puck sent all the way down into the Bradley zone. Gets past Zach Malbun. And here's the drive in that just missed wide as Riley O'Connor, with 3 goals this season, looking for number 4. Over to the far side, Tyler Kane tries to work it. Puck is taken away and sent out to center ice by Trevor Cooney. All the way down into the Drury end of the ice. Quickly, the Panthers try to move the puck. It is stolen right out in front. And up the middle, a big save as Sam Bryant was able to steal the puck. And a huge save there by Skirpin. You do not want to go down less than 3 minutes by a count of 3-0 at all. Face off in the Drury end. They still have not announced the goals, but we know both of them are Pierce. Puck flicked into the far side boards. It's out to center, and Drury having a little trouble through their own zone and the neutral zone. They send it in, but this is an icing call. Icing with 16:58 to go in the period. Face-off will come back into the Drury end of the ice. Shots officially, at least on the scoreboard, 3-0. Same with our scoreboard. Face-off with 15:56 to go in the period. Puck taken away, stolen by Sam Bryant again. He'll send it all the way down in. Trying to work the puck behind the net. Jack Flood is there. He still can't move it through. Jake Lyons for Drury. He'll try to push it ahead. Now helped by Tyler Sillenpaw. Stolen from him, and Sillenpaw will have the puck back, and he will send it up to center ice. Goes too far, Jacob Gossett with it. Now over to Bryant out of Libertyville, Illinois, the senior. Puck deflected, sent back down on a steal, and we get an icing call. 16-17 left in this period. Face-off one taken by the Panthers. They'll shoot it in, up high, and a glove save by Walter. He'll hold on. .16:09 to go in the period, and already a 2-0 lead for Drury, or excuse me, for Bradley. Zach Pierce, according to what we know, this is his 6th goal. Puck grabbed by the Panthers. Taken away, though, by Zach Daniels. He's able to clear it for Bradley and send it out. Mentioned the Braves, they come in at 5-4. They have won 4 straight. Jacob Rack lost it. It's out to center ice, though, by Jacob Corellis. Back down to the Drury end. Panthers still try to work the puck. They triple team. Pushing it through Sam Stack. Stack tries to work. To the near side. Broken up from him. Now the right circle. Stolen. Here's a drive in. That one is deflected away. Good save by the goaltender Skurpan. 15:10 to go in the period. Puck flipped out. And back in. This will be a delayed offside, but including a line change now. And Bradley will race back in. Cooney is there. He gets upended by Sam Stack. Cooney gets it to the corner, intercepted and taken away by Riley O'Connor. He'll drive it down. A change on the back end for Drury. O'Connor to work the puck. Helping out is Cooney, and he'll intercept for Bradley. Taken away. Puck stolen, and a snapshot attempt by O'Connor goes wide. Now O'Connor again to drop it down. Looking for Pachuta. Joey still looking for his first goal, the freshman from the Colony, Texas. Taken away, though, and here's Joshua Crandall. It's a 3-on-2 in the zone. Racing down is Tommy Shack. He'll pick up the puck behind the net. He gets pushed down. Line change on the back end for Bradley. The officials still let it play on. Apparently it's loose somewhere. And now flipped into the corner where Riley O'Connor will meet it. O'Connor's pass. A bouncer that goes in, and a good sweep check by Tyler Kane. He'll chase it down. Kane working, looking up to O'Connor. Instead they tried to connect, and here's a break, but coming back defensively is Jake Lyons, and he'll flip it to the corner. Panthers had it for a moment. They trailed 2-0. Both goals by Zach Pierce. They have not announced them yet, but we will find out in the intermission who did score those. Here's Louis Fournier. He gets the puck ripped away from him, and the officials say play on, and we get a stoppage in play. 13-16 to go in the period. Shots up on the scoreboard now 4-1 as they add one for Drury. Face off in the Bradley zone. Panthers not able to win. Flip back behind the net. Off of the stick of a Bradley Braves player. We'll have to figure out who that is. He's wearing a number 11, and I don't have them on my score sheet. Now Bryant to chase. Taken away from him, cleared up to the right side. It's out to center and across the line, offside, as in too far was Cam Etchison. 12:44 to go in the period. Offside will bring it just outside the Drury zone. A 2-0 lead. Pierce got both goals. Goal at 1:02 and at 1:52. quick line change for the Braves. Now behind the back pass, right out in front. Oh, big save. Jacob Corellis thought he had a goal. And Skirpan just making a huge save in front. He was hung out to dry. Got down and blocked everything he could. Here's a shot in from the left side off of Sam Bryant's stick. And we get a stoppage in play. 12:07 to go in the period. Apparently they've given an extra shot, so it's 7-1 shots now. Tyler Kane races in the zone, drops it back, looking for O'Connor with a drive save. Rebound loose, and it bumbles its way through, poked away by the goaltender Walter. Everybody overskates, and now it's cleared out to center. Across the line for Shack. He has it 1-on-3. Shack has lost the puck. He gets upended for his efforts. Play stays in the zone, though. Shack will let it go. Dropped down by Andrew Schmidt. In fact, Shack is going to the bench. On the ice now is Andrew Spence. Spence with it. Moves it over to Cooney with a drive that's blocked. 11:20 to go in the period. Here's a drive in. Blocker save. That one came off the stick of Schmidt, who goes to the bench. He slaps the stick on the ice, says, I'm ready to go. The next player comes off for him. 11 minutes now to go in this period. Still with some pressure of Bradley. Oh, the puck stolen. As Malbon had it taken away. Here's Fournier with a attempted pass, and it's broken up. A 2-on-1 and a good defensive play out in front by Sam Bryant. .10:42 to go in the period. Shots 8-3 in favor of Bradley, who leads by a count of 2-0. Both by Zach Pierce, his 5th and 6th that we know of. Puck is flipped up and out of play. It's been tipped, so the officials say keep it in the zone. Face off to the right of Walter, or take that back, yes, of Walter, wearing number 33. Puck is slipped off the boards, cleared out, sent all the way down. This should be an icing call, and it is. Just made it as Devin Gilligan skated to make sure that it was an icing call. Now the scores table wants to talk to the officials. I guess everything's good. Puck one into the near side, taken by Sillenpaw. Tyler Sillenpaw second in scoring with points in 3 of his last 5 games played. Puck though stolen. Racing in is Sam Bryant. Intercepted from him. It's on the line and cleared in by Grady Blessing. A delayed offside. Bradley clears. And they'll work it in the near side. Now lead pass. Flipped in down by Calvin Wheeler. I take that back. It's 27, Zon Warner. And as he tried to get a shot, it was poked away from him. Flipped back down with 9:39 to go in the period. Now taken by Dylan Coles. He has a 2-on-1 with Labutis drive-in save. Deflected away. Official puts the net back on its mooring, and we come the other way. Right to left, Ethan Baker with a drive in, it's blocked. Working it is Jake Lyons now. He'll get it out to center, and a return pass to Coles. Off of him, and the Panthers with Neil Serrato. He'll drop it all the way around to the far side. Worked into the corner. Now off the boards. Taken by Baker. Here is a lead to Corrales with a drive in. Good save is coming out to cut down the angle of Skirpan. Puck played with a high stick, so as Bradley touches up. We will have the puck played with a high stick. 8:49 to go in the period. Faceoff will come outside the zone. Two 0 Bradley at 1:02, and at 1:52, Zach Pierce gets goal 5 and 6 for him. Puck comes right out in front. Good save there by Walter. He'll hold on. .8:32 to go in this period, and a 2-0 lead for Bradley. Puck is won and cleared and sent all the way down for Owen McNamee. 2 goals, 3 assists for McNamee out of St. Louis. 6th in scoring. He has a 4-game point scoring streak right now. Here come the Panthers as they work it down into the Bradley zone. Schmidt is there to chase. He lets it go. It'll be Andrew Spence. Now he's double teamed by O'Connor. And Spence will have it for Bradley out to center ice. And it'll be picked up once again by the Panthers and Sam Stack. Stack will work it across the line into the zone. Well, the one official said icing, the other said no. So no icing. 7:50 and the clock rolling. Puck to the near side. Drop down to Fournier. His pass up the middle. Sillenpaw will have it. Across the DU logo. Over to Fournier, and it's chipped away from his stick to the point. Now a drive in, it's blocked as Pachuta got that one. A second effort shot, tipped in front. Fournier is there, and he's not able to tick it home. Now Sillenpaw working it. He drives, and a save by Walter, as now Drury starting to throw the puck on the net. Their 6th shot now with 7:20 to go. And all of a sudden, some life now for the Drury Panthers. They win it again. Fournier had it. Dropped down from him. Now it'll be intercepted by Zach Pierce. Already has 2 goals. Puck flipped down into the Bradley zone. Walter is there. 7:06 to go in the period. Now Pierce. His pass too far. Intercepted by Devin Gillian. 1 goal, 1 assist. And for Gillian's goal, it was a power play goal too. Now puck stolen. A shot missing wide by Ethan Baker. And the Panthers with possession to Tyler Sillenpaw across the line. A bouncing puck taken away from him. Baker is there. Can he steal it for the Braves? He does. Gets it out to center ice, and making his way on the bench, hunched over, is Zach Pierce. He is not a happy camper right now on the bench. We're going to get the first penalty of the game, and it's going to go against the Drury Panthers. This one, I believe. Trust me, it is a trip. So a power play for the Braves. They're 6 for 18, 33%. They already lead 2-0, and they have a chance to make it 3. Here's a drive that gets deflected up and out of play as Tommy Davis looking for his first point. Junior out of McKinney, Illinois. .609 now left on the clock. Face off 1. A bouncer that is held in. Left side to Shack. And it's cleared out to center ice. O'Connor will try to lead the puck.
6:24 remaining of the first period.
Taken away from him. Right out in front is Tommy Davis of his own goaltender, and Bradley will have it with Davis. Across the line, Davis toe drag through, and he snapped it wide. 1:19 to go on the power play. It's cleared out to center and all the way down for Walter to stop it there. Full sail change for Drury. Same thing with Bradley, although they will get all but one, and that one is still Sam Bryant. Puck is cleared back, stopped by the goaltender, upending, or getting upended is Kane, that is. And cleared out to center. Here's Shack. Flip it, and it goes across the line out of Baker. Looking for a pass, broken up from him. Defensively, Caleb Schmitz is able to steal for the Panthers, but they can't clear. Held in by Rack. Taken away, though, by the Panthers. It's sent all the way down on a good clearing by Caleb Schmitz. Power play with 23 seconds. Puck comes across the line. Back behind the net to Blessing. He'll try to work it. And it is cleared and sent all the way down. 4:25 to go in the period. And a 2-0 lead. Zach Pierce getting both of the goals. At the intermission, we'll catch up on the assists for you. Our first period guest will be Owen McNamee. It's an old interview, one that we did with him during the first opening weekend. And like they say, oldie but goodie. So that's what we'll play for you. An interview with Owen McNamee coming up at the first period intermission. 3:50 to go in the period. Rack had it for a moment. Cleared over to the far side. Tommy Davis, can he work it? Intercepted as the Panthers had it in for a moment. Taken away and cleared. Working it as Flood across the Drury line. Flip back out to center. Back for Bradley Schmidt. .3:17 to go in the period. Now making his way through was McNamee. He got upended. In his own zone trying to clear. Out to the far side. Racing hard as Stack. Cannot get it. Intercepting is Spence. It comes right up the middle. A bouncing puck. We're going to get a hand pass. Well, 2:59 to go in the period. Hand pass will keep it in the zone. Shots now 11-6 as they've updated them. .259 to go in this period, and a 2-0 lead. Pierce with both goals. Here's a drive in as getting it was Maban. And Maban's shot was deflected. He tried to hold it on the line, couldn't do it. We come the other way. Here's an attempt by Ben Johansson. Taken away, though, by Bradley. Spence, left side. Spence across the line. Broken up defensively by the Panthers and kicked out by Jake Lyons. Across the line into the zone. Johansson is there. Taken away from him. And Johansson will go to the bench. Ben Johansson, 9th in scoring, had 2 goals against St. Louis back on September 24th during the opening weekend. Bradley Braves with Gossett. Looking for a pass out in front. Big save, rebound in front, score. Tommy Shack. It's 3-0. So Tommy Shack will get the goal. That is his 8th of the season. This one coming at 18:02 for Bradley. Play is underway. It's in the Bradley end of the ice, held in by Gilligan. He'll drop in a bouncing puck. Coles is there. He's not able to receive it. And we come the other way. Pierce across the line. He apparently is okay now. Pierce will drop it down. Trying to send it around to Blessing. Right out in front. Loose puck. And covering up is Skirpan. He'll hold on. So Shack with his 8th of the season. 3-0 in favor of Bradley, and they lead 16-6 shots wise. Faceoff stays in the Drury zone. The Panthers coming in at 2-6, and they have kind of struggled defensively right now. Their only win of the season are against the University of Missouri September 25th and East Texas Baptist on October 2nd. As Skirpan makes a save here. 1:11 to go in the period. Face off one again to the far side. Flipped out to center, and that's as far as it's going to go. Trevor Cooney is right there to race. So we have less than a minute to go in this period. Here come the Panthers. They bring it across the line. Held in left side, drive in by Fournier, kicked out. Held in though once again by McNamee. McNamee with it, he'll let it go to Sillenpaw. Now over to the right side. Drop down in low by Stack. DeFournier. Up the middle. Fournier steals. He'll have it for Drury. Great play there. Intercepted though, taken away by Cooney, and he brings it out to center ice. 19 seconds to go in the period. Line change for the Panthers. One last opportunity here. But they're not able to get it past the referee's crease. Now they have it. 6 seconds to go. Labutis with a drive. Now kicked right through by Warner with 1 second, and that'll do it for the period. They give a couple of extra shots. The shots on goal now 17-8, and that favors the Bradley University Braves. But 3-0. 102, Pierce of the first. 152, Pierce gets his 6th, also in the first. And at 18:02, Shack with his 8th, also in the first. 3-0 is where we are right now. Well, coming up in just a moment, it'll be Owen McNamee. He will be our guest. And again, just an oldie but goodie, one that we recorded with him inside the locker room, coming up in mere moments. But after 20 minutes of play, it is a lead for the visiting Bradley Braves. 3-0. They lead the Drury Panthers, and we'll take a break. Be back with more hockey.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
This is what you're missing on Web Sports Radio in 30 seconds.
Well, Steve, you've probably had time to practice and learn and memorize the names of the new players, the numbers and all, and I'm just kind of coming here cold.
Dave, I am winging it. Joining me is Dan Lee. Dan, you're out of jail. Welcome.
I just happened to be coming by here to try to collect the $11.50 you owe me on our fantasy football league this year, and I still haven't got it.
I'm getting fingers, I'm getting points, I'm getting looks. Where's my director?
Hey, what are you trying to say? I haven't done this in a while? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Well, new rule change. Everything's changed. They play hockey on feet now.
Oh, I guess that really didn't work too well, did it? It's Missouri State Hockey on websportsradio.com. Join us.
Hey, Missouri! Barrel Bob here. I'm MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. I see a lot of distracted drivers in work zones not paying attention to the road. Distracted driving is the #1 cause of crashes. The average text takes 5 seconds to read. At 55 miles per hour, you could travel the length of a football field blindfolded. Don't take the chance. I want you and my friends working on the roads to get home safely. Please buckle up and put your phone down.
A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
We were in the locker room with Owen McNamee, freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri, defenseman, 6'3", 195. You're kind of a big guy. Did Coach Ben Kenyon decide to choose you because of your height, or what made you decide to come to Drury University?
Yeah, I met Coach Kenyon in Pittsburgh, and he told me he really liked my size and how I move on the blue line. Said I could be a good addition to the team here, and obviously we have a bunch of really good guys out here, so it would be hard to say no to that.
You met him in Pittsburgh. Where were you, and what was your first impression of this whole program?
I was in the NA3 Top Prospect Showcase, and Coach Kenyon talked to me about just a great organization, starting unreal traditions, and just having a good time with all the boys here. And I was looking forward to that. That's really what I wanted, plus the great school. So it was a no-brainer for me, Drury all the way.
You're from St. Louis. You had every place you can think of to go to, and of course you choose Southwest Missouri. You know there's kind of a hotbed of hockey here. What's it going to be like playing against some rival teams?
You know, growing up in St. Louis and then moving down here, I feel like a lot of the guys from St. Louis end up down here playing for Mo State. I know guys at Mizzou and everything, so I know people all throughout this league, and it's going to be rivalries every game here. But I'm looking forward to it. I love a good rivalry.
So you've been able to play in juniors and some of the other different leagues. What is it about college that you think may be a little difficult as far as the transition?
Oh, it's playing juniors. I went in at 18 years old, and the max age I was playing against was 21. Here you got guys who are 25, 26 years old. They've been playing the game longer than me. They've been around it, but with all respect to them, and it's going to be tough to adjust to that.
We were talking with Owen McNamee of Drury University. Do you have any brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have a sister. She's actually a senior. Her name's Peyton. She also goes to Drury.
What does she think of you playing hockey?
When she first came to college here, she always joked, and she was like, "Yeah, you'll never go here. She's like, you won't like it. You'll never go here." And first time I visited here, absolutely fell in love with the school. So I knew I wanted to come here for a long time.
Do you remember the first time you were ever on skates?
Oh, the first time I was ever on skates, I was 3.5. My parents put me in learn to play at East Alton in Afton, Illinois. And I actually would cry before because I was so afraid of the Zamboni. I was so afraid it would run me over. But my parents love them to death. I owe everything to them. They kept me in it. They pushed me through everything, and look, and now I'm here. So.
Do you remember your first goal?
Oh, I do not remember my first goal. That was a long time ago. I can imagine it was probably a pretty special feeling though.
Talking with Owen McNamee of Drury University. Obviously, you're going to be creating memories here at Drury, but up to this point, what has been your most memorable score?
Like my most memorable goal?
Yeah.
I would say high school, my senior year, played on my birthday against Fort Zumwalt East, and I had 11 points that night. I had 7 goals and a couple assists too. So that was probably the best game, I think.
So your best goals were also part of your best game at that point.
That's the most memorable moment I think I have in the last few years. That was a great time.
I mentioned you grew up in St. Louis, so who's your favorite NHL team?
Gotta go with the St. Louis Blues. Have to. Growing up around them, a lot of my coaches played for them and everything, so just been born and raised to be a Blues fan.
You think they'll go at least to the playoffs this year, but will they go much farther?
Oh, of course they will. But being from St. Louis, we say that every year, but I believe in the boys. They got it.
Going to play Gloria here pretty soon?
Gloria? Yep. Love that song. Can't get it out of my head. Oh.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I actually want to go into chiropractic. I'm studying exercise physiology here at Drury, and I plan on staying here for 6 years and getting a master's. And then after that, we'll see where I decide to go after that, but that's my plan for now.
Does that mean that Drury has you for at least 5 years?
5 more after this, yes, sir.
Do you have a ritual or anything that you need to do before you get ready for a hockey game?
Have to have a pregame nap. On the ice, I'm very, very superstitious in warm-ups. I had to do the same stick handling before every game. I have to be the last person to shoot during the half-moon warm-up. Other than that, I'm pretty easygoing. Try and keep it super light so you don't get in your own head. Just try and be as relaxed as possible, but there's a few things I focus on a little more than others.
Is there any player, whether he's NHL or what have you, that you kind of look up to or maybe have mimicked your game by?
Yeah, most recently, I think, obviously the best defenseman in the league, Cale Makar, being able to move like him and being able to dish the puck around like him. I strive to be a player like him.
I'm sure you'd like to have the cash he just scored just moments ago.
Yeah, I definitely would love that. That would be good.
When you get out onto the ice, is there anything that you think of? Some people say, okay, I've got to play well tonight. But do you have any personal goals of things you might want to accomplish by the time the game's over with? You say, okay, I did what I thought I wanted to do.
No, it's never anything personal. You got to go out there, and all you got to think about is what can you do to benefit the team and what will help the boys out there the most. But never anything personal like that.
One final question here. Do you have a favorite meal?
Mom's lasagna. Can't go wrong with it. She's making it for me this Saturday when she comes to the game. And me and my roommate Josh are going over there for a nice dinner. We're really looking forward to that.
So it must be nice that you have family at least in the area.
Yes, it's very nice. With my sister, she's got an apartment a mile away, and my parents will be at every home game here. So it's nice to keep it close to home. Having that support obviously has to be easy for you, number one, to make the decision to come here, but to have your family so close. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice to have them around. I mean, whatever I need, my sister's going to be there for me, or my parents are just a phone call away and a quick car ride, so it's good to keep it close like that.
Owen McNamee of the Drury University Panthers, freshman defenseman, listed at 6'3", 195 out of St. Louis. You'll be seeing a lot of him this season on the ice at the blue line. Owen, thanks so much for doing this.
Hey, thank you so much, Doug.
Hey, Missouri! Barrel Bob here. I'm MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. I see a lot of distracted drivers in work zones not paying attention to the road. Distracted driving is the #1 cause of crashes. The average text takes 5 seconds to read. At 55 miles per hour, you could travel the length of a football field blindfolded. Don't take the chance. I want you and my friends working on the roads to get home safely. Please buckle up and put your phone down.
A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
We're back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Drury trails Bradley by a count of 3-0, and we were able to get information on the assists. So on the Zach Pierce goal, the first one at 1:02, show an assist to Joshua Crandall. So Crandall will get an assist. And then on the second one by Pierce, show Grady Blessing with the assist. And then on the Shack goal at 18:02, show Zach Pierce with an assist. So Pierce has 2 goals and 1 assist in this hockey game. Power plays, the Braves were 0 for 1, just 1 penalty assessed to the Panthers, and Lions had that one early. Shots on goal, Skirpan faces 17 shots in the period, and Cole Walter faces just 8 Drury Panther shots. Now if we take a look at players that are not in this game tonight, for Bradley, scratch number 8, Ethan Rich. Number 18, Wes Straker. Number 12, Garrett Hamill. Number 20, Dominic Albanese. Number 22, Tyler Bouchard. And for the Drury University Panthers that I mentioned earlier, just kind of a last-minute thing, Xavier Abel, their leading scorer, and the answer to a trivia question. Who is the player to score the first goal in the history of Drury University? That's Xavier Abel, the freshman of Chicago, Illinois. And he is scratched for tonight, along with Cody Lorenko and Eli Morrison and Cale Parker, 2 goaltenders, also scratched here tonight. I mentioned Drury. Their only wins came against the University of Missouri September 25th and East Texas Baptist on October 2nd. Neil Serrato was the one that scored the game-winning goal in the second period to help the Panthers earn the 3-1 victory over Mizzou. That was the first victory in the history of this franchise, or this hockey club. And if you take a look at Bradley, well, they're on the road. They've been on the road. They played at home, an exhibition game early to start the season, and then they had one other game at home, but they have been on the road for the majority of their contests, and they are playing their 9th of 11 games away from the Owens Center, where they're going to finish their first half of the hockey season. They will have games against Maryville, St. Louis University, and Marion. So that'll be good for them as they finish up and start the next half of their hockey season. Players have made their way out onto the ice. This time Drury will defend to our right, and to the left it'll be Bradley who will defend. And still a little soupy, although not too bad, as they put down a lot of water here. So far, so good. Referees, Jordan Douglas and Mark Marzola, and the linesman, Craig Ford, they are ready to go. We are ready to go for period number 2. I'm Steve Casson, along with Scott Lutzke, doing graphics from about 2 hours away from here, remotely. And second period action immediately has the Panthers, Tyler Kane slapping it all the way down for an icing call. So icing just 10 seconds into this period. We'll bring it back into the Drury end of the ice. Face off one and immediately sent wide. Work to the near side. Flood is there. He'll try to tap it away. Can't do it. Panthers can't clear. Here's Cooney with a drive. It missed wide to the left side. Held in. Dropped down in low by Sam Bryant. Moved into the near side boards. Past Cooney. O'Connor. He's able to flip it out to center. Gives it to Kane. 2-on-3. Make that a 2-on-2. It became a 2-on-3 as the defense got back. And a shot went wide. Puck flipped, and the Panthers almost had too many men. They get back on side, and everything's good. Serrato will flip it ahead, trying to hit Dylan Coles. Taken away by the Panthers and sent all the way down into the Drury end of the ice. On the far side now, behind the net. Spinning around is Jake Lyons. Moving it is Pierce. Left side drive comes in, and as Malbon gets the shot, it's covered up by Grayson Skirpan, the freshman out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Drury is a relatively young team. No seniors, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 20 freshmen. Puck is tipped out by the Panthers. Chasing it down is Johansson. Goes into the near side. One touch across to Blessing. He tried to toe drag, lost the puck, taken to the far side and not cleared. Panthers able to get it and clear. Serrato does. Now Johansson with a backhander. Intercepted by Malbon. He'll drop it down in low. He gets hit up high. Shot comes in, saved by Skirpan. Off of Labutis' skate and out to center. Now Schmidt. He'll have it. Left side, looking for a drive in and a save by Skirpan. Andrew Schmidt looking for his first point out of Bourbonnais, Illinois, the senior. Shots updated now 20-8 in favor of Bradley. Shot comes in from high, that's Pierce, and we get a puck played with a high stick. Faceoff will stay in the Drury end of the ice. And they still have the music rolling. Yeah, they shut it off. Here is Shack, and his pass comes out to center ice, lead to Fournier. He breaks in free, and he shoots it, goes just up high and wide. He was running out of real estate as he broke in. He was all alone. We come the other way. Shack behind the net. Trying to work it out in front, deflects off a skate, on the line, held in. Cooney not there, he's not able to get it. Puck taken away. And out to center, across the line. Here is a shot by Fournier that's blocked in the near side. We're going to get a penalty. It's going to go against Bradley. It's a tripping call. Either tripping or kneeing. Let's see here. Not sure if the official is going to call tripping or kneeing, and it looks like it is a trip. So Cooney will go. So it is the first power play now for the Panthers, although Bradley with possession as he'll drop down in behind the net. Here's Jack Flood.
Trevor Cooney for tripping with 17 minutes, 2 seconds remaining of the second period.
Close. Now 1:30 remaining here in this power play. Drury looking to get something here, get the 0 off the board. Fournier's pass broken up. Now behind the net. Kane is there. To the near side, or make that the far side. Work behind the net. Power play for 106. Going to O'Connor. Dropped it down in low. Looking for a centering pass right through off of Labutis' stick. Cycling through with 55 seconds remaining. O'Connor out in front. A triple effort shot. It's held on the line. Good play by McNamee. Now a left side drive missing wide. It goes up and over as Patrick Labutis got the drive. 37 seconds remaining. On the ice now, Serrato. Panthers still work it with good possession. Labutis down low. Left circle, working it through to O'Connor. Now sending it down is Kane. Power play is 18. 3-0. Panthers trail. They want to try to get one here. Puck is broken up. Racing for it once again is Serrato. And he'll have it in his own zone. Set things up with 6 seconds. Fournier, nice move. Fournier gets tripped. Penalty as he draws one. The first penalty had expired. So the first penalty is done. This is a tripping call. And it will go against a player we have no number for. We know it's number 28, but there is no indication on who number 28 is. So hopefully they will tell us, as we do not have him on our roster. Second power play for the Panthers. Hopefully we'll catch who this player is. Held in by Gilligan. He gets a drive in, save, rebound into the corner. 1:45 to go in the second consecutive power play for the Panthers. Puck flipped off the boards, cleared out to center, and all the way in on goal. Walter will stop it there. Panthers with Serrato. Flipped off the boards and sent back down, and Serrato will reset.
Bradley penalty on number 28, Paul Contreras, for tripping with 15 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the second period.
So it's Paul Contreras. Who normally wears number 16, but he now has number 28 on today. Puck is cleared out to center, and Johansson with 53 seconds left. Panthers to get something going. A drive in that is held on to, as getting the shot was Zon Warner. Paul Contreras looking for his first goal. He has 2 assists this season from Homer Glen, Illinois. Shots now 21-12. Here's a blast in, it's blocked. That one came off of McNamee. He has it again. Power play with 23 seconds. O'Connor has some room. He shoots, and oh, it hit the post. The official immediately said no goal. It came in and came out, and apparently hit the post. Fournier with a blast. It's blocked. Another chance with 5 seconds to go on the power play. Spun around, one-handed by McNamee. And it's cleared. Off the boards, took a bad bounce right to Fournier. He'll bring it across the line, offside. 12:55 to go in the period. Offside will bring it just outside the Drury line, or the attacking line, that is. Face-off one, and sent back down to the Bradley zone. Panthers with possession. Knocked away from Warner. Flipped up to the red line. Shoveled ahead off the boards by Gussett. Taken on the left side to the right side to Blessing. Gussett with a backhander. Now make that Blessing as he sends it up. And a blast in. Baker will get the goal. Ethan Baker. And for Ethan Baker, that is his third goal. It's 4-0. And I said Blessing, but it may be Zach Pierce who's going to get the assist. It's on the 22nd shot now as we get an icing called here. They've updated shots 22-13. .746 the time of the Bradley goal. Baker's third. And it's 4-0 Bradley. Near side off the board, sent all the way down. And how much does it hurt Drury to not have Xavier Abel in their lineup right now? Their leading scorer. Puck now for the Braves to Cooney. Left side, drive in, missing wide. Rebound to the near side. Flipped up off the boards. Out to center. Cooney is there to regain and set things up. Back down with 11:27 to go in the period. Panthers, Jake Lyons cannot clear. Now Serrato. He dumps it out. Over skating it was Kane. Although the puck bounced right at his feet. Here's a drive in from the left side from Spence, and it's held on to by Skurpan. 11:06 to go in the period. Shots now 23-13. In to take the draw, Tyler Sillenpaw. Can he win it from Contreras? He does, and here comes, Sillenpaw had the puck taken away from him. A couple of players crash right at the line and sent back down in. McNamee is there to poke it away. Sillenpaw will grab it. Tyler Sillenpaw, 2 goals, 5 assists, averaging about 1.4 points per game. Here comes Sillenpaw. Fed the puck on the left side. Across the line, Sillenpaw with the one hand. It's broken up defensively. Good play there by Tommy Davis. Now to the near side. Puck stolen. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. It's going to go against the Panthers. It's a tripping call. And not happy about it is Zon Warner. So he gets called for tripping. Second power play for the Braves. We already lead 4-0. Pierce with 2 in the first, Shack with 1, and then Baker here in the second. Off the draw, Spence will have it. He gets tripped, but the officials let it go. Play continues, it's cleared. 1:50 to go on the power play. Here come the Braves. They'll bring it across the line. They'll work it down left side.
Tripping with 10 minutes, 25 seconds remaining of the second period.
There's a call, tripping. Comes up high. Bench, or make that Shack at it. It was blocked out, and the Braves return it back into Bryant. Drive missing wide into the near side boards. Off of Davis's stick. Spence and Davis, they fight for it, and they bring it out to center ice, and they'll set it all again. Off of Sillenpaw's skate, it's out to center. 9:30 to go in the period. Here's Shack. He'll bring it across the line. Shack with some help up front. Sillenpaw to intercept and clear. Tyler Sillenpaw has points in in 3 of his last 5 games, that is. His last goal came against Mizzou back on September 25th. He's due. Puck down past Gilligan. Intercepted, taken by Baker. He'll have it on the left side. Playing catch. Here's Baker. Tried to wind instead. They'll move it in to Grady Blessing. Off of the stick of Cam Etchinson, and it's out to center ice. With 20 seconds to go on the power play. Good forechecking pressure by the Panthers. Puck in by Gilligan on the fly that Walter has to make a save on. Puck sent right back in. Potential icing, but the officials wave it off. Puck sent all the way down into the Drury zone. Skirpan able to move it off to the near side, off of Gilligan. Now taken by Blessing for make that Bradley. It comes out to center ice, and Flood will intercept for Drury, or make that for Bradley. Now the Panthers steal. Drury's Gilligan runs right into the skates of Contreras. Taken away by the Panthers. Here is Pachuta. Puck stolen from him. Now we come the other way. Zach Daniels works it down in low. He's checked off the play. 1 goal, 2 assists for Daniels this season. Now a Panther slammed hard into the wall. That is Pachuta, and play continues. 17-10 to go in the period. Now a battle through the left circle is sent all the way down. We get an icing. .6:59 to go in the period. Icing will bring it back into the Bradley into the ice. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Walter. At the half boards, held in by Serrato. He'll work it down in low, get it to the far side. Now an attempt to clear the puck, stays in the zone. Getting pushed is Sillenpaw. Now we're going to get a penalty as a Panther gets upended into the zone on the far side. It'll be a penalty against Bradley. This will be Pachuta, I believe. So another power play. Third power play for the Panthers. Now they work with 1:52 on the power play. At the half boards. Sent over off of the stick of McNamee. Had it again, drops it down in low, working to Kane. 4-0 Bradley. And Drury hoping to break this goose egg. Panthers crisscross. Here's a drive in, save, rebound, loose on the doorstep, score! The initial shot by McNamee came through a couple of players. And leading the line will be Riley O'Connor. And Drury has made it a 4-1 game. It is a power play goal. this one here in the second period, coming at 14:05. And O'Connor will get his 4th of the season. And it's 4-1. So the goal.
Drury goal scored by Riley O'Connor, assisted by number 19 Owen McNamee and number 80 Tyler Kane, with 5 minutes 55 seconds remaining in the second period.
So McNamee and Kane. And now some life for the Drury Panthers. Stack had it taken away, but Pachuta will help. Puck swept into the Bradley end. Now with 4:22 to go, a scramble behind the net in the Bradley zone. At the half boards now. Unable to grab it is Sam Stack. Taken away on a chip shot out to center ice, and the Panthers will come back. It'll be Coles. Bradley comes in, a shot by Shack is deflected up and into the netting, so the face-off will stay in the Drury end of the ice. They're saying it was tipped apparently. Don't forget, coming up at our next intermission, Patrick Labutis will be our guest. Again, another oldie but goodie, but we talked to him early on in the season in the locker room. Get to know more about him. Puck taken away, it's cleared out to center ice and grabbed by Warner. 2-on-1. Warner with a drive and a big save there, and Warner and Sillenpaw, they both go spilling. Serrato will gain possession. 3:33 to go here in this period. And a 4-1 game in favor of the visiting Bradley Braves. Puck across the line. Here come the Braves. A drive in and misses wide by Contreras. Warner is able to clear it out to center ice. Malbon with it. Taken away from him. Here's Fournier. He races through, trying to cut through a trio of Braves. They all collide back behind the net. Into the near side boards now. They try to work it off of Schmidt. And now we get a penalty. It's going to be too many men. They did not clear as quickly as they should have, so a too many men penalty. Now the officials are talking this one over to see what we have here. Still no indication if we do get a too many men penalty. And apparently not. The officials are going to say no. Or are they? Yep. No penalty. So we'll play like it didn't happen. Puck sent back down into the Bradley zone. Back behind the net. Trying to work it through is Sam Bryant. Stolen from him, and Labutis brings it in offside, apparently. So offside with 2:31 to go in the period. 23-17 are the shots, and they do favor Bradley. Puck flipped all the way around. Racing is Sam Bryant. He's double teamed by Coles. His pass out to center ice, and the Panthers, well, they were about to regroup, but they give it the puck. Here's a drive in, snap through, big save there as the second attempt by Etchison goes into the corner, and we get a penalty. And going into the box will be number 15, or actually no, number 19, Cam Etchison. It's going to be a tripping call. So tripping, the fresh 2 minutes up on the board. And it's another power play.
Cam Etchison for tripping with 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining of the second period.
So barring any further penalties, this will expire here in this period. Good move. And coming down and getting tripped up was Fournier, and the officials say play on. So McNamee will drop it into the corner. Fournier waiting in front. O'Connor, he'll switch. O'Connor waits, he shoots in, it's blocked. O'Connor will get it again. Now up high. Labutis, his pass a little too far, working it is Kane. Getting it to O'Connor, power play with 1 minute. Pi Labutis. His shot is blocked. Spence got down low to block it. Now underneath the Kane. Labutis. Or make that McNamee with a drive in. It's deflected into the corner. McNamee again. Drops it down in low. 35 seconds. Shot right through. McNamee will get it on the right side. He'll spin it all the way around the boards hard. Working it to O'Connor at the half boards. He'll drop it down in low. Power play for 24 seconds. Puck along the line and a bad pass by Labutis, and we get an offside. Head coach Ben Kenyon wondering why the whistle was blown, but it was an offside as the puck came across the line and out. Puck taken away and cleared off the draw. 12 seconds to go. The period has 15, and it continues to roll. Now the power play is expired. We're back to 5-on-5. 4 seconds, a backhander up and just missed. As falling away was Ben Johansson, and he could not get the shot on net. And the time has expired here in the period. Shots on goal. Well, see if they updated this correctly. Looks like 9 on Cole Walter for a 2-period total of 17, and 7 on Grayson Skirpan for a 2-period total of 24. Power plays, the Panthers are 1 for 4, and the Braves are 0 for 2. Recap the goals for you here. Back in the first period at 1:02, Zach Pierce gets his fifth. 1-0 in favor of Bradley. Crandall with the assist. And then at 1:52, Pierce gets his sixth. Blessing with the assist. And it's 2-0. in the first at 18:02. Shaq his 8th, Pierce with the assist. It's 3-0. And then at 7:46 of the second, Baker with his 3rd, Pierce with the assist, 4-0. And then Drury gets a power play goal at 14:05. That one scored by O'Connor, his 4th of the season. McNamee, and they're going to give Tyler Kane also an assist. 4-1 is where we are right now after 2 periods of play. Patrick Labutis will be our intermission guest. He'll be coming up in mere moments. But again, the Drury University Panthers trail by a count of 4-1. 2-6 on the season. Bradley University 5-4 on the season, and Bradley comes in with a 4-game winning streak. Take a break and be back with that interview and Patrick Labutis in moments. After 40, it's a 4-1 game in favor of the visiting Bradley Braves.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
This is what you're missing on Web Sports Radio in 30 seconds.
Well, Steve, you've probably had time to practice and learn and memorize the names of the new players, the numbers and all, and I'm just kind of coming here cold.
Dave, I am winging it. Joining me is Dan Lee. Dan, you're out of jail. Welcome.
I just happened to be coming by here to try to collect the $11.50 you owe me on our fantasy football league this year, and I still haven't got it.
I'm getting fingers, I'm getting points, I'm getting looks. Where's my director?
Hey, what are you trying to say? I haven't done this in a while? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Well, new rule change. Everything's changed. They play hockey on feet now.
Oh, I guess that really didn't work too well, did it? It's Missouri State Hockey on websportsradio.com. Join us. We are in the locker room with Patrick Labutis, the freshman out of Tampa, Florida, 5'8", 150. Well, you're listed at that, but on the ice, you're pretty quick out there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not the biggest guy, so I try to use my legs and my speed to my advantage.
Now, you could have gone anywhere, especially any college in Florida, and have the nice weather, but you choose the Midwest. What brought you here to Drury University?
Just talking with Coach. He talked about how great of an opportunity it is to be a part of a first-year program and to be a part of this tradition and starting a family. And I like the small school feeling. I like the family feel, and being in the town of Springfield, it's pretty nice. The hockey here is growing, and we're looking to be a part of that.
Have you ever been to this area before?
Only just passing through and visiting. I've never actually spent time here before I came here, but pleasantly surprised.
There's different hockey all over, and they could say people on the East play a certain style, the Midwest does, the West Coast does. Did style have anything to do with where you played at all?
Not so much. I feel like it was more just the connections I made, and you base your decisions based off of people giving you good vibes and giving you good impressions, and they checked all the boxes for me, so it seemed like home to come here.
A couple other folks, including Dylan Cowles, decided to come here. You know him. Just leaving your home area to come out in the Midwest, was that kind of more of a excitement than anything?
Definitely. I've played 2 years of juniors, so the first time leaving for that was pretty terrifying, but those ended up being 2 awesome years. So to be able to do it again with another great group of guys and do school as well, you can't pass up that chance.
Speaking with Patrick Labutis of Tampa, Florida, the freshman joining the Drury Panthers this season. That leads me to my next question. I know you're just a freshman, but what do you want to be when you grow up?
One day I would like to start my own hockey program, start my own hockey school, and just a lot of people don't have good coaches where they come from. They don't have people that believe in them, and just to be a be a good coach that doesn't show bias and teaches kids to play the right way. I think that would be awesome.
So it sounds like you kind of have the coaching tendency. Did you have that growing up?
A little bit. Like my dad coached. He was a puck pusher when I was a little kid. So after practice, we would always talk about like how we thought practice went. So like I always had a little liking for it, but I didn't really know that I wanted to do that until years later.
Was your dad the kind of dad that, as you said, after you got done with practice, he's kind of becoming more of the coach than your coach to you?
Not really, honestly. Like as long as I worked hard, he never really had a problem. But I love everything about hockey. So, and I got a lot of that from him. So we always just bonded over the fact that we enjoyed it, and him being there at those practices was just a chance for us to connect and share something we both enjoy.
Patrick Labutis of the Drury University Panthers. Now, you're listed at number 37. Is that a number you picked?
It is. It is definitely a number I picked. My favorite player last couple years has been Yanni Gourde. He was a big part for our Tampa Bay Lightning in winning a Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, he's not there anymore, but I just love his work ethic. He's a small guy also, good leader, like just everything about him. He's a class act.
You've had 3 years since Tampa, of course, has made it the past 3 years to the Stanley Cup. Have you gone to any games?
I have. I actually was lucky enough to be in the building when we won the first Stanley Cup, and it was unreal. Being a fan since we were kids, like it was. They won when I was a kid, but I wasn't old enough to really understand what was going on and realize how cool it was to see them do it again in my lifetime and be old enough to really understand how special it was. It was awesome.
Is lifting of the cup something that you want to do?
Hopefully in a couple of years, our Drury Panthers can raise a cup of our own. That's the goal.
Well, before you do that, obviously you got to play that first game on the ice. What, if any, kind of nerves are you going to have getting out on the ice?
I think like the first couple minutes, like going through warm-ups might be a little nerve-wracking, but after that, you start to settle in and it just becomes another hockey game.
Talking with Patrick Labutis of the Drury Panthers, do you have any rituals or anything that you do before you get ready for a game?
At the end of warm-ups, we do like a little sprint thing, and me and Jake, another one of our teammates, we do like a little extra jog, and then we do like a little handshake before we go on the ice. Nothing too superstitious, but just something to keep it light and get engaged with the boys.
Do you remember the first time that you were on the ice?
Maybe not the first time I ever skated, but I remember like the first time like enjoying it and just thinking like this is the greatest thing ever.
You mentioned your dad. Do you have other siblings?
I do. I have a sister who's also a freshman in college at the University of Georgia.
Does she watch you play or?
She does. Yeah, my entire life, my family, my sister, my mom, my dad, they've been supporting me 100%. So I couldn't ask for a better support system.
Do you have a favorite meal that you have to eat before games?
No, I'm not super picky. Usually whatever we get on the bus on the way, it's just what we roll with and just roll with the punches.
When you're out on the ice, is there anything that maybe you feel that you personally have to accomplish when the game's done? You say, okay, I got this done. I did what I needed to do today.
Just try to be fast. Again, I feel like my biggest contributor to the team is just that I'm a fast guy, but also just try to be positive energy on the bench. Like as one of the older guys on the team, you just try to make sure the bench stays hungry, stays happy, and everyone just is in a good mindset and a good tempo throughout the game.
Who is your favorite NHL team besides the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I'd probably have to go with the Florida Panthers, even though that's a questionable look. It's as long as they continue to do well as well, it grows hockey in the state of Florida, and I'm sneakily becoming a Blues fan while I've been out here.
That's always a good choice right there. Blues, and hopefully they'll meet each other. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
For sure. That would be awesome.
Patrick Labutis is joining us from the Drury Panthers. Thanks so much for doing this, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We'll be back. More hockey coming up in a moment.
Tri-Lakes Marine has upped its game. Not only is Tri-Lakes Marine the largest Yamaha outboard dealer in the state with G3 aluminum fishing boats and a full lineup of Suncatcher pontoon boats, Tri-Lakes is now the area's newest and largest Bennington dealer. Bennington pontoons are the pinnacle of luxury pontoon boats, and Tri-Lakes Marine has several models in stock. If you're ready to up your game on the lake, stop by Tri-Lakes Marine today on your way to Table Rock, just 15 minutes south of Nixa on Highway 160, your full-service boat and motor dealer.
Pearson Kelly Office Products.
Great moments in office technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
Hey, Missouri! Barrel Bob here. I'm MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. I see a lot of distracted drivers in work zones not paying attention to the road. Distracted driving is the #1 cause of crashes. The average text takes 5 seconds to read. At 55 miles per hour, you could travel the length of a football field blindfolded. Don't take the chance. I want you and my friends working on the roads to get home safely. Please buckle up and put your phone down.
A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
And we're back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Third period has a couple of minutes before it gets started. It is a 4-1 game in favor of Bradley University. I'm Steve Casson along with Scott Lutsky doing remote graphics all the way from his house. And Eli Morrison with camera work. So we appreciate everyone helping us out here. But this is a game that has been mostly played in favor of Bradley. It's been kind of tough for Drury to really get anything going. They did. Hey, there's Scott doing remote graphics. In the bathroom, I see. No. That's so funny. But as I was mentioning about Drury, it's just been really tough for them to get anything established. And they did late in the second period. They got the power play goal. They had a couple of other chances, but it's been a little tough working around the perimeter to try to get things going. So hopefully the third period will change things up. They only trail by 3. We know the worst lead in hockey is 2. So you get a quick one here, and maybe things can change up a little bit more for the Drury Panthers here as they look to improve their record this season. They are 2-6 on this season. Oh, one other note that now that we have time I want to tell you about is that we will be broadcasting the remainder of the Drury Panthers games at home, and I believe there are 4 more at home, and we will have those games for you right here on Web Sports Radio. The games that were scheduled to be against Kansas, they were canceled, but that weekend Drury is going up to Wichita, and they will play in a tournament up in Wichita, and they will play Kansas. So that's the caveat to that, but the remainder of the games that will be on the road, that will not be on the road, that will be at home coming up in December, we will have those games for you. So just click on to websportsradio.com and we will have those for the remainder of their inaugural season. Both teams have made their way out onto the ice. This time, Drury will skate from the left to the right, and from the right to the left, it will be the Bradley University Braves. Mike Gertler's team 5-4, and Ben Kenyon's team is 2-6 this season. The Drury Panthers are. We are ready to drop the puck. Joey Pachuta in. And Trevor Cooney. And it will be won by the Braves. They have a 4-1 lead as we head into period number 3. Play on the near side. Down in low. Still a board battle there. Double teamed. Puck dug out. Sent wide by Sam Bryant. Back behind the net. Panthers off the boards. Can they clear? They do not. Held along the line. Worked out. Now Pachuta will have possession. Chipped away from the stick of O'Connor. Here's O'Connor. Picks it up. 1-on-2. O'Connor tries to push his way around Bryant. He and Bryant hit the deck. Now Etchison is there. Schmidt's trying to break things up. O'Connor looks for it to the far side. Now it goes, and it's Flood to intercept for Bradley. Hit applied by Pachuta. Puck stays in the zone. It's cleared back out now. And sent to Bryant. Line change for Bradley. Drury does the same. They at least get one out. And puck back for Bryant, who will have it for the Braves. Sam Bryant, 1 goal, 3 assists for him, and we get a puck in. We'll get an offside, or take that back. We will get an icing call. .18:37 to go in this period. Icing will bring it back. Into zone, and right off the draw, a score. Louis Fournier will get the goal, his 3rd of the season, and this is that early goal we were talking about. It's 4-2 now here in the 3rd period. 2nd consecutive goal by Drury. This one coming at 1:26, and Fournier will get the goal right off the draw. And the Panthers make this a 2-goal game, and as we mentioned, it's one of the worst leads you can have in hockey, so we'll see what happens here. But this is what they needed. Here's a blast in, just missing wide by Fournier again. Sent down in low, working it around to the far side. Sent up by Sillenpaw.
Drury goal scored by number 76, Louis Fournier, assisted by number 11, Tyler Sillenpaw, with 18 minutes, 34 seconds remaining of the 3rd period.
So Sillenpaw will get an assist. So Fournier with the assist, or excuse me, with the goal, and the assist will go to Sillenpaw. And for Sillenpaw, that's his 6th assist this season. Puck flipped out. Line change for Drury. Shot comes in, and it's held onto by the Panthers goaltender, Skirpan. 17:27 to go in the period. And it's now a 2-goal game. Puck off the skate of a Brave and sent back for Corrales. Here come the Braves across the line. Moved right through, intercepted by the Panthers. Taken back behind their own net. Early here in the 3rd period, plenty of time. And Drury clawing their way back. They were down as much as 4-1. In fact, they were down as much as 4-0. They scored the last two. Shots are now 25-18. Here come the Panthers across the line. McNamee, he gets hooked, and do we get a penalty? As McNamee got hooked coming through, and the official let it go. And now McNamee is asking, why don't I get a penalty called? He's looking straight at the official. Looked right at the official and said, why is there no penalty? As he got pulled down coming right through the slot. I gotta set things up again. Panthers win the draw. Blast in, it's blocked. Baker will send it down in the Panthers zone. Puck deflected away, drive, save, rebound right on the doorstep was Blessing. And Sturpan will hold on. .16:08 to go in the period. Shots now 27-18, they've updated them. And do we get penalties here? I think we will. And it looks like it's coincidentals. So Pierce, number 13, goes for Bradley. And let's see who they put in the box. For Drury. It looks like they put in Riley O'Connor, number 18. So coincidentals here for each of them. We're 4-on-4 now. Puck in and a backhander missing wide by Davis. Puck flip to the far side. Working now is Rack. He'll drop it down in low. Minute and a half to go in the penalties. Puck flipped in to the Bradley zone. Bryant is able to return it. Bryant has Shaq with him. Now Bryant sends it in. It goes wide. Shaq on the right side. Drive in, bouncing puck just missing wide. Now with 1:02 to go.
16 minutes, 8 seconds remaining of the third period.
So now 14:58 remains. Panthers with a line change. We're 4-on-4. Here's Labutus. Looks up high to Lyons. Lyons shot in, a deflection. Where is it? It's through some skates. Cowles couldn't work it through. And we come the other way. Trevor Spence across the line, left side, drive. It deflects down in low. And we're going to get a whistle for the puck played with a high stick, but we may get penalties out of this entire thing too. So who's going to go? Nobody, because the puck was played with a high stick. So that was the initial call. Draw one again, and this time it's Zach Malbin. Malbin gets triple teamed. Puck to the point, it's out too far for Neil Serrato to hold on. Now we're back to 5-on-5 power play, or excuse me, the coincidentals are over. No power play. On the ice, one who was in the box is Pierce. He already has 2 goals here. Lead pass broken up. Braves had it at their line. Turn the other way. Here's Kane. Kane centering pass, and it goes off of O'Connor's stick. We turn the other way. Contreras taken away from him. Now working Serrato. He's pulled down. We're going to get a penalty. This time they do call it. And the penalty will be assessed to Andrew Schmidt. Schmidt will go for tripping. This is the 5th power play for the Panthers. And they could make this a 1-goal game. Fournier. He gets slammed. We're going to get a penalty. As Fournier gets cross-checked into the boards, it is going to be a 2-man advantage as Etchison will go in. So a 2-man advantage now for Drury and a golden opportunity here. This is the 6th penalty for 12 minutes, with the extra penalty now being assessed to Etchison. Panthers keep it in. Fournier. Up high now as they work it to McNamee. Over to the left side to Wheeler. McNamee to Fournier, and he's fanned on it. Racing in is Kane. Bryant will kick it ahead. Working the puck through is Labutis. Panthers have it. Fournier with it. Fournier shoots, and he just missed wide. Can O'Connor get to it and keep it in? He cannot. Panthers have to clear. They got to get out quick. They do. O'Connor across the line. 2-man advantage for 1 minute. Fournier to O'Connor. O'Connor tipped in front, save. Rebound. Kane with a drive in, and the tip in front by Labutis was a big save there by Walter, and then the follow-up in front by Kane, and an even bigger save. .51 seconds remains in power play number 5. Panthers win the draw again. Over to Warner, has some room, he shoots in, save. So we'll do it again. 12:10 to go. Shots 27-21. Panthers, can they keep it onside? They cannot after the draw win. Again, they'll have to get set up. Across the line, into the zone to Warner. Warner's shot missing wide. Sent to Johansson. Left side to Serrato. He waits, looking in front. Warner shoots in, and as he corralled it, he couldn't get the shot past the goaltender, and it's cleared. 16 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. Panthers looking to get something established. They'll bring it across the line for Serrato. He has it. Tipped away from him. Warner will chase it down to Serrato. Now it's a 1-man advantage. Power play number 6. 5-on-4. Drive in, and Walter makes the save as Gilligan got the shot on the left side. It'll be held onto with now 10 seconds to go. .11:22 remains. And 10 seconds to go Puck is taken away. Bryant had it for a moment, 2 seconds, and the penalties have expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Drop down in low. Panthers trail by 2. 10:59 to go in this period. Will Peters on the ice now. He lost it. Sillenpaw had it for a moment, and the Panthers will shoot it back in offside. $10:47 to go in the period. Faceoff comes out. They're going to bring it to center ice. Faceoff is won and sent down into the Drury zone. 10:40 to go in this period. Delayed offside. Puck cleared out. O'Connor will have it. He'll send it across the line. Drop down in low to Bashuta. Bashuta with it. Looking for a wraparound. He gets that, but it's off the side of the net. 10:24 to go in the period. Goals by Pierce. He had 2 for Bradley in the first. Shack also in the first. Then Baker in the second. O'Connor with a power play goal at 14:05 in the second. Makes it a 4-1 game. And then Fournier at 1:26 here of the third. And that's where we stand 4-2 now. Shot missing wide from Rack. Held in right side. Schmidt drops it down in low. Working it up the middle. A bouncing puck. Rack is there. Can't grab it. Taken away with 10 minutes to go in the period. We're going to get a penalty. It's an interference call. And the penalty will give Bradley a power play. So going into the penalty box, for the Panthers is McNamee. Four penalties, 8 minutes assessed to the Panthers. Six penalties, 12 minutes assessed to the Bradley Braves. And Bryant will have it in his own zone. Sam Bryant, 1 goal, 3 assists for him out of Libertyville, Illinois. On the left side, I'll bring it across the line. Power play for 140. Bryant works it, still with it. Take that back, that is not Bryant. That was Ethan Baker. Bryant's up top. Spence. To give it to Tommy Davis. Now trying to get a shot at Shack. Good defensive play in front by Fournier. Up to Bryant. Now a fanned-on shot by Davis, and he gets another one and scores. He fanned on the first shot, blasted the second one, and that's his first goal with Bradley this season. And boy, was he happy about that one. At 11:56 of the period, Davis will get it. It's 5-2. And they score again. Well, I don't know if that was foreshadowing or not, but it's 6-2 now. Daniels will get that one. So show the 6th goal to Daniels. That one is a power play goal. And now it is a 6-2 game. And things are starting to fall apart. As Davis will get his first. Daniels will get his second. And 8:03 remains in what is now a 6-2 contest. Stolen by O'Connor, blocker save. Etchison is able to clear. Getting upended is Cooney. Officials let things play. 7:40 to go. Shots have now been updated 29-25. Puck down in low, taken away from McNamee of the Panthers, and we come the other way. Pierce, he's looking for his third. Pierce centering pass, and it goes pinballing right through the crease. 6-2 in favor of Bradley. Here's Schmidt with a drive in. Sticked away into the corner defensively, not by the goaltender. So an early goal in this period made it a 4-2 game, and all things look good for Drury. But a couple of quick ones here has changed things around. With 6:28 remaining in the period. Puck sent it across the line off of Warner. And back down to the Drury end of the ice. Puck in the zone for Etchison. Puck gets flipped up, and with 5:52 to go in the period, and a 6-2 lead, face-off will stay in the Drury end of the ice. Once again, I mentioned that the games in December, we will have them for you right here on Web Sports Radio. Friday, December 2nd and Saturday, December 3rd against Texas Christian University, a 9:45 and a 2 o'clock game. Those we will have for you. And Concordia Ann Arbor, a 7 o'clock and a 2 o'clock game. Both of those on December 9th. And we'll have that for you. It's actually December 9th and 10th. We'll have both of those for you also. And that will do it for the home portion of Drury, although they will be at home in January against Missouri State. Of course, Missouri State is a team that plays here at Jordan Valley Ice Park. And then they'll be on the road to Northern Illinois, Maryville, Oklahoma State, and University of Arkansas, along with Central Oklahoma later on in March. And those, of course, are Division I schools, except for Arkansas. They previously was. We get an icing called here. 5:23 to go in this period. Make that 5:21 to go in this period. Puck in, big save. Bryant on the doorstep. Can he clear? It is intercepted though, and Daniels will have it. He'll bring it up across the Drury line. Intercepted though. Here's Crandall. Across the line in the Drury zone. Crandall's pass right in front. Oh, big save there. And we're going to get a hooking call. As right in front, an opportunity for Bradley, and it is a hooking call. So Patrick Labutis will go. Fourth power play for the Braves. Shack, he shoots in, blocker save, deflected into the corner now, with 4:50 remaining in this period. Looking shorthanded, Sillenpaw. Turned the other way by Davis. Tommy, right side, stops up, looking for some help. Bryant lets it go. Now he has it up top. Right side once again to Davis, up to Bryant. Down in low to Shack, he shoots, blocked. Up the middle, puck stolen through the crease. Panthers can't clear, and it's underneath the goaltender, Skirpan. He'll hold on. 4:13 to go in the period. So with 4:13, I take that back, 4:07 remaining in the period. They had the clock run a little bit extra. So that will bring 1:08 left in the penalty. Face-off one taken by the Panthers. Across the line for Fournier. Intercepted by Spence. Lead pass to Shack. Returning now to Davis. Across the line. Drop down low. Bryant with a drive. Good save there. Puck is out to center ice. Bryant will have it. Shack. Again to Davis. He has some room. He shoots, blocker save. And it may have gone off the blocker and the post. Up to the near side. Across the line. Working it is Cooney. Drop to the bottom of the circle. Now cross ice pass. Blocked in front. Save. Rebound. Loose. And it's covered up. The initial shot came from Cooney. Grady Blessing was right there, and he wasn't able to hold on. With 3:13 to go in the period, and 15 seconds left in the penalty to Labutis. Now with 3:04 to go in this period, and a 6-2 lead for Bradley. Crandall. Across the line to Pierce, who has 2 goals and assist in this game already. Well, he had 2 goals and assist in the first period. Sillenpaw steals, left side drive. Oh, what a save. As coming out was Walter on the second effort shot by Fournier. Here come the Panthers. One-handed across the line. Off of the stick is Sillenpaw. And back down. Blessing brings it across the line. 2:12 to go. Shot in, and a save by Skirpan. 2:08 to go in the period. Shots have now been updated 39-27. Face off in the Drury zone. With 2:08 remaining in this contest. And Drury had some life early in the third period. They just could not stop the pressure from Bradley. Down in low for Wheeler. He'll kick it through. Getting hit hard was Peters. Play continues. It's out to center. Flipped in by Jacob Corrales. Down in low for Zach Daniels. Can he take that back? No, that's Anil Serrato. So he had it for the Panthers. Now Serrato across the line, 1:28 to go. Works it through. Peters drive, safe. Rebound, loose, and it's a shot that did not go in, and Peters got the second effort shot on the wraparound. It went right through the crease, did not go in. Peters with the shot by that time. The goaltender, Walter, was in front, and he made the save, and now we get a couple of sticks up high with 1:09 to go in this period. They have not put the shot up on the board. We know that was the 40th shot, but they did not put it up. Now, do we get any kind of penalties here? Apparently not. Face off just outside the zone. Puck won by the Panthers. They'll flip it off the boards too far for Peters. And Coles will change, or chase down, that is. Panthers change one on the back end, but 53 seconds left. Drive in by Rack with 40 seconds to go in a 6-2 game in favor of Bradley. Still in the Panthers zone. Gilligan. He'll flip it up out to center. 26 seconds remains. Right now, Bradley is just content to keep shooting it back in and pin Drury in their own zone. They give it to Peters, still looking for his first point with Drury out of Springfield, Missouri. Now with 6 seconds to go, here is a race. Can Daniels get a shot off? Daniels in front, he shoots, and he hit the post, and that'll do it as the buzzer sounds. So they do put the 40th shot on. Shots will end up 40-28. That means 16 in the third period on Skirpan, 2-period total, or make that a 3-period total of 40. And 11. I can do my math right. No, that's actually, yeah, I did my math right. That's 11 for a 3-period total of 28. Goals again, Zach Pierce with 2 for Bradley. Shack with a goal. Baker with 1. That made it 4-0. O'Connor with a power play tally. That made it 4-1. Fournier makes it 4-2. Davis comes back for Bradley with a goal, makes it 5-2. That's in the third period, 11:56. And then quickly after that, at 12:14, a power play goal. Daniels, his, I believe that is Daniels' second of the game, it is, or second of the season. Makes it 6-2. Power plays, Panthers 0 for, make that, no, Panthers 1 for 6. The Braves 1 for 4. And again, the final score 6-2 here from Jordan Valley Ice Park in the Stan Melton Ice Arena. Drury unfortunately falls to a record of 3-6 on the season. Bradley improves to 6-4 this season with the 6-2 victory. Again, we will have games for you coming up the remainder of the home season for the Drury Panthers, and that includes in December Texas Christian University Friday the 2nd and Saturday the 3rd, and the Concordia Ann Arbor Friday the 9th of December and the 10th. We'll have those games for you right here on Web Sports Radio. But again, the final score is 6-2 for Eli Morrison, my cameraman, and for Scott Lutzke, my graphics guy. I'm Steve Casson. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. Unfortunately, Drury does lose this game by a count of 6-2. Good night, everyone.